Hi and welcome back to Hytale. I have actually no idea where we left off. So if you haven't seen these, I think that's a good design for some like market sheds where they can like sell their stuff from. I used these quite extensively, these little shelves. They give like an extra space where you can put stuff on, which is quite nice. You can't place on the slabs here, and so I had to resort to this idea. But besides that, I was quite busy building this massive building back there, and this should be our tavern. I'm not completely finished yet, but I thought it might be a good time to just show you what I've done. And I tried to change the color of this building. Quite a lot of work, to be honest. Yeah, so this is one big building. 1 second, I have to get rid of these. Thank you. So you will see it's not completely symmetrical, but close to it. Give me that. So we have different levels of elevation. There are lots of rooms to rent for a certain duration of time. And like a sky bar on top of it, but yeah, that's not really realistic, but I have to figure out how to close up the roof, and for now it's just available for anyone to go up there. So, first things first, I need to make an entrance somewhere here, and then you get into the actual tavern. I've imagined something like a bar area and a fireplace, also some kind of big kitchen, and lots of stooling for people to sit and drink and enjoy themselves. And when we look up, I tried to build an, let's call it like a chandelier. It didn't really work out as I intended to, but for now that's what I'm stuck with. It's pretty symmetrical, looks quite high to be honest. First I thought I'd leave this open for a fire pit on the ground and open sky on top, but I didn't really figure out that's too grazy. So if you go up one level, you get also seating arrangements and like different entrances to rooms. They are quite different. I think the corner ones are the bigger ones, also fully furnished or like somewhat furnished. I think these rooms are smaller ones. For example, just one bed, a chest, nothing in it there. Yeah, there's something missing. This room should be yeah, same thing. Corner room again. Yeah, I had to change it a bit in regards how they're like equipped to get the sense of some real tavern feeling. I don't want to show you every room. On the higher levels, it got a bit weird. So if you leave the first floor and go up, you will see we changed the size of the rooms. We got the walls closer to the balcony here, so we can walk around and have bigger rooms. So imagine you were like traveling through Hytale and can like get some rest here in this tavern. Also the center rooms should be smaller than the corner rooms, like this one. This one is really spacious to be honest. quite well equipped so far. Let's see these rooms, corner rooms, not corner rooms, but pretty much the same layout on both sides. We have the corner room here, which is also a bit bigger, different number of beds, different layouts. Try to change this a bit up, and if we go one further up, I have to light this corner here. We have, I think, smaller rooms, like the same layout than the second floor, but with the roof inverted into the room. So if we check out this room here, it's the same layout than on the second level, with the exception of this part. Yeah, quite the same, and you can see how the final floor is designed. But first I want to show you something, if I can find it. No, I had an access to the... I can show it from above. So if you go up another level, you see that the roof is further higher than the floor, which made it possible that you can go inside, in here. No? Ah, whatever. Shit. I have to repair that later. As you can see, corners are quite crazy. In between here, I made it like two straight ones and one down to extend outside of the facade. This worked. And all the way around. So I tried to like fill in this part and have like some kind of restroom or in the kitchen, and then also tables around here. I wasn't sure if I want to do this or if I close this just off. I have to figure out how I'm designing this part here. But so far that's how I designed this tavern. More than that didn't happen. Or at least as far as I can remember, I didn't do much more than that. I want to think about something in regards to this floor. So we have the staircase on both sides, and I don't want to put a fireplace here because it's blocking the staircase. So I would have this corner here open for a fireplace, and then I have to figure out how the chimney is going through all these rooms. But I also have to get rid of this entrance and maybe turn this whole tavern around. So this is also something I have to figure out, but I think somewhere here will be a fireplace. The bar, I think, in between these pillars. So imagine standing here, serving beers or something, or like a bit behind maybe. So it's not just, maybe it's a bit behind. And then make walls in between here, have storage and kitchen area to serve all the people in the tavern. And then lots of big tables with seating arrangements and all that. So that's the idea that I have in mind. I don't like the lighting so far. I think it should be really gritty and moody. And the only yellowish light I can get is, are these lanterns. But that's also something I might have to change throughout. Also, I don't know how the fireplace would work. How long does it burn? It's something I do have to try. And that's so far the plans I have for this building. I've thought about building a church first, but the place here isn't perfect for it. You had the space for a church or like a monastery or something big, but I also have like room for church on this mountain. And in my mind, if we build the like keep on this hill on the island, I can show it. Way better. If I build here the keep and like the administrative buildings, I do. Why is there this going on? I would have the administrative island area here, and could build like a really nice church on this hilltop, and also some house going up there or something. That's something I have to figure out and make up my mind on that. Also, what I'm building on top of this little hill on this corner around on this part, it's also a bit higher than the rest. Maybe I build some smaller houses on top of here, like the just one level houses and the 2-level houses. I think I could call it like 2-level houses, 1-level houses. I think that's a good category for it. So that's something I could try or think about doing. Yeah, I think that's nice actually of an idea. So I will build some houses on top of here, but I want to build it more natural in this elevation type, width, height. So I have to build them all manually. I can't copy it and paste it like some of these buildings. This will take so much longer, but it will look way different than copying and pasting it. I need like more different houses. I need something like garrison. I need like not postal office, but some stables to park your horse or something. So we need more different buildings, and I have to get a design idea for these different types, and then I can like construct it outside of the castle or inside. Depends on how much space I might need for these, and then figure out a place inside of the area. Also, a big part that's still missing is some kind of harbor and also some kind of ship, and this will be really really difficult to figure out. And also streets. I think the first thing I need to figure out are like the different paths for streets, and then I can figure out the house layout on connecting to the streets, and then also what kind of house goes where. But that's the current status of this little city. I like the reddish color. I said that I have to change up the coloring of these houses. So that's something I'm working on also. And so far that's the idea. Maybe I have to change the spacing, also the layout exactly, just to keep you updated. If you have any ideas what to build or what's required in a medieval city-ish island, I don't know, please let me know, so I might work on this next. Anyways, so I thank you for watching again, and till the next time, I hope you have a great time. Bye.